right now on Spear Life.
Where's my button at?
Kobe's not big on the deep stuff.
Yeah, that's a lower unit.
I'm gonna look like an octopus.
Gary, shark coming in. Watch out. Hey, can you hear me? Gary.
Man, I can't shoot a fish to save my life.
Nice.
Good job, Gary.
Nice. Good way to start the day.
2 keepers.
The fish box is full, boys. Hey, shark.
I want to breathe.
I'm having way too much fun. Keeps getting better. It feels so good.
I do not want to sit in the rain. Ah, boo.
Way too much fun.
We're gonna eat good tonight. Look at that big boy.
I'm here to enjoy myself. I'll go tomorrow.
He's a fighter.
Pretty sharks on this thing?
Good possibility, sure.
Kobe, Gary, and myself are headed to one of the most legendary spearfishing destinations in all of the country, the famous Florida Middle Grounds.
Gonna yell that we are too. 'Cause that's the way we wanna live our life.
80 miles off the beautiful beaches of Florida's Gulf Coast sits the Middle Grounds. It's a reef system teeming with loads of great fish to shoot. However, it's a little bit deeper than our standard dives. We'll be hitting depths over 100 feet.
I ain't sure how I feel about that. We met up with our captain and guide, Frank the Tank Celebre, and made our long trek out for the first dive of the trip. However, this dive isn't all about shooting fish.
I'm all systems go.
We are starting this trip out by diving a wreck. When I was researching for shipwrecks in this area, I came across one that had an interesting connection to one of the guys on this show.
Frank sent that article over, and I was like, "Oh, this is a pretty cool wreck." And I'm reading the article on it, and I read at the bottom. It's like found by legendary spearfisherman Jim Zumwalt, and I'm like, "Holy cow, it's Gary's dad." Your dad found it what, almost pushing 40 years ago?
It was a neat wreck then. You know, we found some portholes, and we eventually we came back and we found the bell. Yeah, and it's been 30-something years since I've been here.
Little dive is something your pops found almost 40 years ago when we were little twerps.
Yeah, twerpers.
Today we are diving a wreck that was long known to many as the Middle Grounds wreck. It was discovered in 1981 by legendary spearfisherman Jim Zumwalt, who also happens to be Gary's dad. The true name of this shipwreck is the Gwalia. The Gwalia was a tugboat that set sail from Mobile, Alabama, headed towards Tampa Bay, Florida in December 1925. December is one of the most dangerous times for a voyage in the Gulf of Mexico. Horrible storms and massive waves can pop up at any time. The Gwalia encountered one such storm 80 miles off the Florida coast. The tugboat sprang a leak and began to sink. The crew disconnected the floating barge that the tug was pulling and abandoned the sinking tug to find safety upon the barge. Rescue efforts encountered challenges from the unforgiving weather, and the crew of the Gwalia was stuck adrift on the barge for 8 days before they were rescued by a Coast Guard cutter.
I last dove this wreck over 30 years ago. It'd be really interesting to see how it has changed over the years.
Yeah, Kobe's not big on the deep stuff.
I'm gonna look like an octopus.
This wreck is a bit deeper than our standard dives. I really hope Kobe doesn't get too freaked out. By the time he gets down there, he'll be huffing and puffing. Time to come back up.
I'm gonna take it real easy.
There are fish everywhere on this wreck. What are those giant cylinders? Those are boilers. Kobe, you see that giant Goliath grouper?
I'm looking right at him.
I'm a little worried that he's thinking about eating me, John. Come on, guys, let's head back up. I hear the motors revving.
While we were exploring the wreck, a storm started moving closer to our dive location.
Captain Frank started revving the engines to let us know we needed to return to the surface so we could move away from the storm that was headed our way.
Cool wreck.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Man, that thing is loaded with fish.
Okay. There's some, you said big live ripper. Big 400 or 500 pounders. There's a couple big ones. I don't know how big they were.
They were all in there, man. They were stacked up inside.
Yeah, it looked like Volkswagen.
I was aiming right at one. He was like, "What are you gonna do?"
Yeah, it's. So I saw some red snapper down there about that big. There's a couple of them off.
I want to enjoy the wreck. I didn't want to. I'm like, if I see something, you know, if I see something big, I'm shooting. But other than that, I want to. Yeah, I saw a couple small gags.
Did you see them?
Yeah, but I want to.
I didn't see any hogs.
I wanted to enjoy the wreck. So we were what, like 8, 9 years old when his dad found that wreck.
God.
Now that we're done exploring the shipwreck, it's time for the fishing to begin.
Now it's time to shoot some fish.
We spent the rest of the day trying out different dive locations, but we weren't seeing any shooters.
No shooters.
The only one that actually shot some fish was our guide, Frank. The tank.
Nice hog.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Been holding out on us. He's been taking us to the gar hole.
I'm thinking a really good spot that's on this ledge.
Frank stuck us in the gar hole, and then he went to his little honey hole and shot a few fish.
That's just how it goes. Some days you're shooting fish left and right, and other days you go home empty-handed.
We came, we saw, and we left.
Coming up on Spear Life.
The structure's there. We just gotta hopefully the fish are there.
Low blow.
Hey, shot some fish. Nice.
What's up, Gary?
Nice. Good way to start the day.
Yeah.
Now get up, come on, we'll be riding high. Listen to the time that ends the
I know we kind of decided to stay inshore, hit some shallow stuff, especially after all the deep stuff like yesterday.
Detox.
So,
Last night I only got the book, so grabbed it.
You did draw your rained out last night?
The holy grail.
It's a good thing this is Gary's backyard.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be what, 40-ish?
45 to 35.
That'd be perfect. We pushed it yesterday.
Okay, big hogfish, yeah.
What else are there?
Gags, red grouper, maybe out in the deeper stuff. Nice mangoes.
Mangoes.
Bass, big mouth bass.
That's about it.
Bluegill, a goldfish.
Goldfish.
Let's do this.
Hey boys, let's shoot some fish today. Name of the game, today's goal, shoot fish in the face.
Low blow. Oh, that's 2 coming to you now.
We did a lot of deep dives yesterday, so today we're going to stay closer to shore and dive in shallow water.
We're going out without Captain Frank today. Fortunately for us, we're going on Gary's home turf, and he knows exactly where to go. Although I guess you would say Gary's home water, not turf. Anyway, who cares? Gary knows where the fish are, and that's what matters.
So the only place we got the buoy showing fish, see how it's getting a little rock right, it's got the fish right on top.
I've been spearfishing these waters with my dad for over 40 years. I brought my trusty guidebook along with all the numbers my father and I have taken. This book is like a treasure map, leading straight to some great fish.
Gary cracked open his book of spearfishing secrets and brought us to our first location.
Got it good, huh?
You gonna check the viz?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see you just make a free dive down. Hopefully the visibility's good.
Being the resident freediving master of the group, Gary's going to quick dive down and scout out the area before we suit up.
I could have easily free dove down and did the scouting myself, but I decided to be nice and let Gary feel important.
Yeah, I'd like to see Kobe try. I'd have to dive in and rescue him.
Bottom, I can see the ferns and stuff, and then I saw some snappers come off the bottom at me, so I didn't want to get down and disturb anything. I didn't.
So we're on the spot.
We're on the spot.
So the structure's there.
The structure's there. We just gotta hopefully the fish are there, so we'll hit it.
Gary found the fish, which means it's time to suit up and dive in.
Give me the green light. I'm ready for the showtime. Y'all see my name in big lights. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the green.
Got my first fish of the trip.
Dang, just missed. That little sucker was fast.
smoked another one. You guys seeing all these hogs?
I see him, John. I'm on the board too.
Nice shot, John. Smoked him. You know it's not a party until Kobe shows up. First fish of the trip.
Got my second hog.
Yes, it is.
Golly, shot some fish. Nice.
No, Gary.
Nice. Good way to start the day.
Them big ones kept running away from me.
Oh, I know.
I went up and tried to come over the top of them. They're pretty smart.
Yeah, man. Golly, shot
After getting skunked yesterday, it felt really good to start the day off with a great dive.
The best part is we are just getting started. There is plenty of room in the coolers, and we plan on filling them with fish.
way to start our day.
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Good.
Damn. Feel better now.
Man.
Coming up.
He's still underwater.
Man, I can't shoot fish to save my life. The fish box is full, boys.
All right, big boy. Look, I shot 2 hogfish this big. I'm excited.
The spearfishing has been off to a great start today. We all shot fish on our first dive, and now Gary has us at our second location. It's a spot that Gary has some not so fond memories of.
Okay, this is a spot we call Cut Rock, of course, because this is where I got hit by the boat and got 50 stitches.
Should we call Kill Gary?
It's about probably 10 times the size of this boat. Has caves and caverns in it and stuff. So I'm hoping that the Gags are here.
So we're not gonna travel far. We're gonna hunt. We'll hang on this one area.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to see each other as clear as it is today from one side of the rock to the other.
Perfect.
So don't swim off in the sand because it won't do you any good.
Just stay on this
Let's see a
rock.
hog.
Stay on this. That's it.
Fish down. Wow, nice shot, Gary.
I had no
little
idea
bit.
where we were at.
There's a nice gag there.
Yeah, you see the other ones? They were just hard to get. I mean, this one here, when you get one that like faces you and it's
Because you took a long shot on him.
Yeah,
I thought he
you
was
got-
running in his hole.
Take a
now.
look at their nose because when you watch their nose, he's gonna faint one time. That's the way direction he's gonna go.
When you're spearfishing for gags and lining up for a shot, keep an eye on their nose. They will feint to the direction they want to go. So the second the nose turns, aim to that side because that's the direction they're going to leave.
But they were spooky, man.
They were spooky.
They weren't being friendly.
Hey, hog and a grouper.
We ran to our next dive location, and once again, our free diving ninja Jedi Master Gary dove in to scout the area before we put all our gear on.
He's still underwater. I mean, I counted to 20. I'd be dead.
Oh yeah, I mean we'd be floating to Cuba by now. We'd be shark bait.
You can buy the best fish finder in the world, but it's no match for Gary. One more hog for the cooler.
Gary put us on a great spot, but every time I think I see a shooter, they dart into a hole and I don't have time to get a shot off. Needless to say, I'm getting a little frustrated. I can't get a shot on these gags. They keep darting onto rocks.
They may be too quick for you, John, but they're not too quick for me.
Good shot, Kobe.
That was a stud, Gary, just like me.
Yeah,
Head
all I
on,
see
baby.
when I shot him,
Wow, there's a lot of fish in here.
Good day, good day. Just, last dive of the day. We get on a good spot. It's 35 foot deep. I got plenty of air, and I can't shoot a fish to save my life.
Look, I shot 2 hogfish this big. I'm excited.
No, I'm good.
My family.
No, it's just frustrating, There's some good fish down there. They're right there, You just are freaking in those holes. You just can't get to them. But we shot a lot of fish today.
Oh my God, the box is filled.
The fish box is full, boys. I wish I had more success on that last dive, but that doesn't take away from a great day of fishing. And to make it even better, once we get back to shore, we are taking today's catch to Salt Cracker Fish Camp for a hook and cook.
I may not be the greatest spear fisherman in the world, but I could eat fish with the best of them.
Blackened, fried, or grilled.
The chef at Salt Cracker really knew what he was doing. They cooked our fish to perfection, and it was the perfect way to cap off a great day of fishing.
Coming up.
That'd be awesome. Shoot a big old cobia.
Yeah, that's a lower unit.
It happened when we were at home.
Gary, shark coming in. Watch out.
All right, Cap. So, yeah, everybody's a little beat down. Yeah, I think a 6 hours round trip to the middle grounds, especially after all that deep stuff the first day. I know if we go out to the middle grounds, we got a shot at getting bigger fish, but I think obviously we can hang in here and not work as hard, have a little more fun, shoot more fish. But on that wreck, we're hoping maybe we can shoot a big cobia with that reel gun. Yep. That'd be awesome. Shoot a big old cobia off that wreck.
We're going to head to the shipwreck called the Push Boat. It should be a really fun dive with plenty of shooters and maybe even some giant cobia.
We were on our way out to Push Boat Wreck when out of nowhere, we ran into some serious trouble.
Yeah, so your lower unit's done. Yeah, it's a lower unit.
Just like that, our motor fails. It's frustrating when you work really hard to make sure everything will perform the way it should, and then your equipment fails. That's just how it goes sometimes.
I just had it serviced. First time I run it after I service it.
Now we just need to stay positive and make the best of the situation.
Say we see what we got between here and home and dive here or work our way back. I mean, one motor's gonna suck.
We'll be traveling much slower with just one motor, but Gary and Frank know these waters like the back of their hand, and they're gonna figure out some spots we can hit on the way back in.
We dove a few spots on the way back, and although we still managed to spear some fish, the viz wasn't great, and we didn't stay for very long.
Dirty water. Oh, did you just stay down?
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Next. Captain Frank has one more spot for us to dive before we reach the shore. Kobe's going to stay on the boat, and John and I are hoping to make the most of our last dive of the trip.
Just shot a sheep's head, Gary.
Nice. Now we need the big guys to show up. Come on.
One more for the cooler.
Same here. Just got another.
Gary, Kobe might regret staying on the boat now.
There are fish everywhere. We were having lots of action on the dive when all of a sudden the taxman wanted to steal some of my catch.
Gary, shark coming in. Watch out. Hey, can you hear me? Gary.
It was definitely not my first shark encounter, and I'm sure it won't be my last. It just comes with the territory. I really can't blame the shark. I'm down there hunting for fish, and the shark is hunting too. He just realized it's a lot easier to catch a fish on my stringer than to catch his own.
The tax man got him.
He wouldn't let go of that fish either. I stabbed his ass.
He would not. Shark came up, got a fish.
What fish?
But it's not there no more.
Oh my God.
I knew it was a nurse, so I wasn't like overly
Right.
concerned. By the time I saw it, it was coming up underneath your leg. Gary, shark coming in. Watch out. So I didn't want to jam him when it was right under you. Because I didn't want it to like freak out. The shark, Gary's this far off the ground.
Oh my God.
The shark comes underneath him. He gets his stringer here and starts ripping it.
I look out there and he's got hold of my.
Well, that's what I was doing. I was grabbing you. I was letting you know he was there.
I figured that's why you were grabbing me.
Right.
I know that thing started to take Gary's fish. Gary's down there. He's down there fighting with the shark, trying to pull his
He
fish.
was holding on to that fish till he got it off the stringer.
God.
He was getting his meal.
We were down there.
Shark trying to
What the
pull his
hell?
fish back up. I don't know how many people's ideal trip would involve exploring a 100-year-old shipwreck, hunting fish 50 feet below the surface, and wrestling with a shark over a piece of meat. But for us, it doesn't get any better than this.
I knew when you grabbed me, she seen something.
As long as we've got sunshine, water, fish to chase, and good friends to share it with, we are more than happy to keep on living the spear life. Nice.
What's up, Gary?
Nice. Good way to start the day.